It's been a while. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping in. Merry late Christmas. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. Hope everybody's staying warm and safe tonight with all this weather flip flopping back and forth everywhere. How are you doing, Sandy? Miss Malachi, I see she left a message in here earlier. Maybe some more people drop in. It's been so long since I've been online, I forgot how to do it. I hope everybody's family's doing well. Give a shout out to my family out there across the United States and um, across the aisle. Tell them all happy holidays. I pray that everybody's safe and warm. I'm nervous about being online because it's been like about 8 months or so since last time I was online. So really didn't have nothing planned to talk about, just to touch base and let everybody know that I'm still alive, still okay. Miss talking with a lot of you people. Um, uh, but life goes on. We have things we have to do and stuff like that. So, a lot of changes in the last 3 to 5 years, I'll tell you. Things is moving quick, fast, and in a hurry. So, hope everybody's prepared as well as they can be. Can y'all hear me out there? If you can hear me in the chat room and stuff, can you give me a thumbs up? Please and thank you. I think it says I'm live, so I'm assuming. I know some people are probably getting ready to go to bed. Some people are getting ice storms. Some people are getting snow, flooding rains, all that across the United States and globally, it seems like. Um, every time you flip through something, you hear about something bad going on. You hardly ever hear about anything good. So, well, how I don't know if Sandy's still in the chat room. I don't know if Malachi may be asleep because it's like the wee hours of the morning over in the UK. I think. I know it's about 4 hours ahead of us, so something like that. Hi, Mr. Ark. How are you doing? I hope you and your family had a wonderful Christmas. You every day, it's like every day you out there cooking up something or you fishing. You doing one or the other. You got the life, man. And out there roughing it in the cold. Oh, hey, Miss Malachi. I hope Lenny is doing well. Oh, my goodness. I hate to hear that your friend is having issues. I pray that they get it worked out correctly. Yeah. I messaged Mary and told her I was going live. She said she was cooking some soup and stuff, but I haven't talked to Miss Phyllis for some reason or another. I know she's, a lot of people are having hard times and stuff right now and going through a lot of changes. Uh, Good evening. How are you? Uh, I'm not for sure who you are that just popped in the chat room to good evening, but good evening back at you. Oh, you still stuck at work? Okay. Okay. Well, you changed your email, so thanks for stopping in. Some other people said they might stop in, but, then they might go out. I hope whoever's out drinking and partying or whatever they're doing, I hope everybody be safe. Because it sounds like the East Coast is fixing to get hit with some, the Northeast Coast anyway, parts of it up there is going to get hit with some bad weather. I can handle the snow and I can handle the rain, but all that ice, no. That ice could be bad. Flooding could be bad as well. Oh my goodness, Miss Malachi, I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, let Lenny know that I'll be praying for him over here for speedy healing and recovery. I hope like I said, I pray everybody had a good Christmas or celebrated it however you celebrate the holiday around the world, you know. Um, People celebrate it differently. Some that celebrated at all, they, like I said, they just, but it matters not. The creator of all creators knows, so, as they say, to know every hair on your body before you're even born. So, yeah. Other than going through that with Lenny, how you been? How you been, Art? I hope you've been fine. Sandy, I hope you've been doing well. I hope Miss Stephanie out there in Idaho is doing well. And let's see. Well, good evening, Southernmost. Thank you for popping in. It's nice of you to pop in. Hadn't seen you in a while. Hope you had a good Christmas, staying warm and being safe over in your neck of the woods. It's weird how this weather is doing one thing on the West Coast and one thing on the East Coast and in the mid-northern parts of the state. All right, Linda, don't forget, honey. You be careful and have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. I ain't saying Merry Ho 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 because Merry Ho Ho's done gone. Yeah, they say we got a cold front moving into in the next few days. They're putting out freeze warning. So all we can do is just prepare the best that we always prepared, do the best we can. We can't change the inedible. only forces can step in and stop that. So just had to pray for the right the right armor from God to stop the evil forces. You're hoping for snow. It looks like they're getting a lot of snow over on the West Coast. They were talking feet of snow over there, up in the Sierra Mountains and stuff. And then in the lower part of California, I think they was talking about flooding and stuff over there on Christmas and stuff. It's devastating. That families have to go through that. And y'all know how I feel because I've said it before on my channel. They know that these areas, certain areas, are flood zone, and they get improved to build in these flood zones. They doing it deliberately. Suck you in to wash you out, or let some other big corporate company come move in and start messing everything out. We got like 2 or 3 database centers going up here in the state of Tennessee, for Pete's sake. What we need 2 or 3 of them for? We don't. There ain't that much data the damn computer needs. What are you talking about? Yeah, some snow in the Carolina, New York. I seen that. I was watching Ryan earlier. I had him on, then I took it off, and I don't know what's on over there now. But Malachi said it's been sunny over there. He wants some snow. Watch what you ask for. I'm sure they can brew it up, you know. Yeah, I know. And I look at it like this. If pardon my French, but I'm just going to say it bluntly because I'm not politically correct in my tone or my grammar. So, but I just tell it like it is. If the rich dicks want to build it, they should be able to support their own bill, not the taxpayers. And the taxpayers shouldn't give them no damn tax breaks for building the place either. We didn't ask for it. We don't want it. They're forcing it on us. So it's all one big hijack. That's all it is. From one pile of hijackers to another. Like a bad reality movie, Nightmare. Worse than Nightmare on Elm Street. Your electric bill went up. Yeah, well, you look at who's one of the big wigs that's what is it, property management companies. Since when do we need property management companies? I remember when individuals worked their asses off to own several different homes and to have rental properties and stuff and leave them to their kids, and then their kids get rid of all of them. And, it's sad to see the country go to waste. It's sad to see all the fruit trees gone. There was free fruit everywhere because everybody had pear trees, apple trees, plum trees, grapevines, blackberries, blueberry orchards, watermelon patches. tomato patches. I mean, all kind of vegetables. You know, people grew their own food. Nowadays, you get whatever this crap is they give us. But I don't know where I was going with that, y'all. I just kind of went off there for a minute in my own little world, I guess. Something to rant about. It's hard to grow stuff when you don't have the land, though. My light bill right now hasn't been too bad. Now, after January, probably January, when it gets a little colder, it may. But I wished we did. I mean, there's a few little apple orchards here and there, but not like there used to be. You know, I remember going across the state line in Georgia and getting Georgia peaches, you know, or getting peaches from Florida and oranges and stuff from Florida. And having our own apple trees and pear trees in the fields with the cattles, you know, and the horses. And then get run up a tree by a dang bull and sit there for hours on end before anybody realizes that you had to go to the apple tree to get 2 buckets of apples for grandma to cook pies with, and you ain't come back yet because the bull got you chased up the tree. So, yeah, I had that happen. It's okay. I just sat up there, wait for them to come get me. What else you gonna do? Yeah, I can understand that. I could see them doing that. Southernmost. They've done it everywhere. The last time I was down in Alabama, which I need to make a run to Alabama, but the last time I was down there and I went through the old countryside where my grandma and them was born and stuff, I didn't even recognize it. It had changed so much. It changed a lot. Because the kids, the great grandparents that had the big farmlands everywhere and stuff, you know, like if you're a third, fourth, fifth generation and your family had big farmlands and stuff, each generation sold off so much of that farmland until they eventually just got rid of all of it, you know, because they didn't want the headache of taking care of it or nothing. In some cases, that's not the case, you know. They use that word intimate domain. Can we contest that one? Intimate domain. Do we have a right to use that to declare something ours? I mean, that's crazy. I mean, y'all know I'm a high school dropout. I'm not very educated, but some of the stuff these people try to pull over on us is crazy. It's crazy. But they can do it and get away with it. And turn your own words against you and use it against you. Yep. Anyway. What did you say, Malachi? Oh, well, that's I'd plant and grow like Jack and the Beanstalk. And the magical bean to take you up in the clouds, huh? Yeah. Okay. Y'all, it took me a while to figure this mess out to get back in here. I had to see if Sydney could help me because it's been so long since I did a live stream. So I think it says I can invite one person because I ain't paid to, I ain't give them no, I'm doing a free thing here. That's what it is. But anyway, I'm assuming y'all can hear me pretty good because you're still typing, some of you. I know it's different times where y'all are at. But I don't know if Mary went to sleep or not. She said she was cooking some chicken and peas and ham soup with cornbread. That's what Mary said she was cooking. I just asked her, I said, where are you? I don't know where Miss Phyllis is either. Phyllis, if you're out there and you listen to this later, I want you to know I love you and I'm just chatting with you, lady. I hope you're okay. And I pray Gerald is doing okay. And Gwen. Yeah. Oh. She said, OMG, right there. So she'll be in the chat room in a minute to say hi to y'all. Well, thank y'all for stopping in. To be honest with you, I didn't think anybody would stop in. But that didn't go as planned. What else y'all want to chat about? Quit calling yourself an airhead, Mary. My goodness, girl. I hope you're enjoying your time with your grandson. I know that's going real well for you. I love you. You got this. Uh, um, I'm trying to think of something to talk about. I can't just sit here. I already feel like I'm like a knot on a log. So, yeah. Been playing Twister. Oh, I remember that game. I never made it very far playing that game as a kid. Give me some jacks and a real good super ball or a good piece of rope to jump rope. I was good to go. I love playing jacks. Any New Year's resolution? That's a good question. Has anybody got any New Year's resolution? I wished I could go to sleep and could wake back up and back in the real world that I once knew about a few years ago. Um, and still know what I know now, so could see what to do to change it. But it's a little too late for that. No, the only New Year resolution I have is to come in it with a couple of dollars in my pocket, a little more than what I had last year. If I come in with a few dollars in my pocket on New Year's Eve and have money in my pocket New Year's Day, then hopefully I'll have a little money all year long, but it won't be much, but a little. That's my New Year's. But with them wanting to go all digital and stuff, eventually, I don't. I'm not really a big fan of that. I mean, if you can hack into the Social Security office, you hack into the phone companies, the utility bills, all this stuff, you can hack in and get copies of people's birth certificates, Social Security cards, IDs, anything and everything you want through the internet. Because there's corrupt, evil people out there that know how to beat the system and get this stuff and then scam people. And the government. They've got the government. The own government got the government. What the hell? I mean, seriously? This is the ungodliest crap of mess I've ever heard and seen in my life. I mean, we always knew that the country was shady, but they told us in plain ass English, though, each of them presidents that we've had, they all told us, what they were going to do, and they did exactly what they were going to do. And they still in there doing it today. So, I don't know. Stay out of the handbag shop. Okay. Mm-hmm. Fall through the cracks. From all around as we feel like crap. Oh. Now, Mary, I understand that questionable thought there on people because today's world and society, wow. That's there's so much I could say right now about that, but there's so much that I probably shouldn't say right now about that. A lot of people are acting very strange. But certain people take certain types of medication. Some people don't. Some deal with alcohol and drugs and whatever, to get them through. And some people, I just don't know. They make you question everything. And dating is out of the question. Dating. I never thought nothing about no dating. God, if somebody asked me to go out, I'd probably have a heart attack or a stroke. Jeez. That would be awful. I hope Miss Michelle down there in Texas, Miss ICU, I hope she's doing well. Haven't heard from her in a long time either. reach out to try to touch base with some of the women that I had the phone numbers for, but um, all you get was a bad guy. Oh my goodness, Mary, you gotta have a positive attitude, honey. You gotta quit with all the negativity. Well, walking's good. I remember when we were doing the exercise thing, trying to get that going, but it didn't go very far. It went for a little bit, but it didn't last long. People were wanting to, uh, I don't know. That was kind of fun though, trying to do exercises. Uh, but it was more like Golden Girl exercises, not, yeah. Uh, and then when I did them exercises stuff, I was sore for days after that. I'm lucky my back and stuff didn't lock up when I did some of those exercises I was trying them. But I'm surrounded by negativity. I'm sorry, Mary. I told you should have left there and come down here a long time ago. Welcome for all the people that's in the chat, and welcome for those sitting on the sideline. Thank y'all for stopping in. We're just sitting here shooting the breeze, trying to think of something to talk about. Jump around from subject to subject. Waiting for spring. Oh. All right. Well, hopefully soon they'll get it, Mary. Oh, he did, Malachi. That was nice of him. An American flag, huh? I think she said somewhere in the chat room he had to have emergency surgery or something. Or he had to go back to the hospital. I think it was go back to the hospital. I had to go back in the chat room and look. But southernmost, what y'all, you say you getting rain and stuff, you're going to get back to walking. It's mind over matter. That's what I tell myself all the time. It's mind over matter. Even though if I walk from here out here to the dumpster and then walk from the dumpster over to the mailbox and back, my left hip is already hurting. And I'm like, are you serious? I guess it's getting older, and after getting hit by that dump truck, excuse me, the other year did not help. I know self-motivation is hard because it's very easy to talk ourselves out of doing something. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all know I'm not telling no lie on that. You ladies know it. It's not hard for us at our age to talk ourselves out of doing something. We know we need to do it and we should do it, but yet we talk ourselves out of it. And there's men that do that too. There's men that do that too. Yep. And the kids. Oh, the kids. The kids really do it. Yeah. Yep. Like, okay, give me a minute. 30 minutes gone by, and then next thing you know, they're worse than what they done got worse than we have. Excuse me. How is work going, Malachi? There's a lot of changes over there in them neck of the woods. There's a lot of changes coming here too. There's some change I can see that may be beneficial somewhere in the long run, but they're bringing back dead technology. They're bringing back what was once wiped out. That's what they're doing. And they don't fully understand the repercussions of what they're doing because they don't care. But we all reap what we sow. That's all I can say about that. It's in the big man's hands. Let him deal with it as he sees fit. If y'all understand that. The kids teaching you now? No, Mary, you got to teach them. You got to teach them. You can't be let them teach you. It was scattered all over, if you think about it. I mean, things were hidden and covered up and washed away and buried in sands and muds and hills and valleys, and stuff was disintegrated and melted. There's only certain technology that could do that. And they had that technology since the beginning. Except it was a lot more powerful because the ones that originated it, they knew more about it and they were more sophisticated and educated. So, and now you got wannabes that want to do all of that and have been wanting to do all that for eons. I mean, you can see a lot of things at the Smithsonian Institute. You can't see half of what you once did back in the 50s and 40s and 50s and 60s at the Smithsonian. They've hidden it. They took it away. So, yeah. Yeah, you're right. They are about what benefits them. See, what benefits one doesn't always benefit the other. And you I know a lot of y'all don't understand we, because I'm going to include myself in this because I don't understand it either. All this talk about how silver is up almost $100, gold is up over $4,000, and you know, you're talking about ounces or whatever. I think, I don't know, but and then they talking about Bitcoin and XRP and this, that, one thing and another coin, and it's like thin air. I mean, we've all been shanghaied, bamboozled, and railroaded, and we're getting shanghaied and bamboozled and railroaded again. Control, control, control. I'm not sure who they think died and left them in charge of humanity to try to control humanity. And humanity bows to it and accepts it instead of wanting to stand up and fight against it. What happened to society and having a pair of cojones, male, female, or whatever you identify yourself as, to stand up for your own personal human rights, your God-given human rights? You have a right to stand up and not physically fight, but fight with words and peace, you know, to get your point across. You don't have to yell and scream to where somebody wants to get physical. That's not what I'm saying, by no means. But society, you can't even, it's hard to find a man's man. It's hard to find a woman. You know, a true man, a true woman people are so fake. They're so fake. They're full of shiznick. And that's just putting it politely. Our society has gone to hell in a handbasket. Our grandkids don't stand a chance. Our great grandkids don't stand a chance because they don't fully understand the repercussions or the come out or the fallout of what's fixing to happen come 2030. So, yeah. Always told, never take a ride with a stranger. Never take food from a stranger. Never talk to a stranger. But what do? We get on the internet, we talk to strangers. We get on the phone, we call for Uber, we get in a car with a stranger. I mean, you have these food delivery people that you have no idea. If you've seen some of these food delivery people I see around my area and coming delivering food, girl, no. He don't. But we do. Mind control. You never know who's coming to your door when they're delivering you food. You don't know what they did to your food before it got here. I'm just saying. I'm just going off about different stuff, y'all. You know that. But I know y'all understand where I'm coming from. I know y'all know. And a lot of you agree. And things that are going on in globally. I can't say in one country or the other, but I can say globally. A certain few types of groups are wanting to rule globally, and there's heads bucking up against heads, different orders against different orders, and y'all know what I'm saying between the lines. I don't have to spell it right out for you. It all has to do with them bloodlines, and y'all know, changing of the guards, so to speak. But it's so many things that's going to backfire. So many things that's going to backfire. And it's going to be devastating. And I'm telling y'all, before too long, if you ain't seen that movie Day After Tomorrow, you better watch it. Because with all this manipulation and all this craziness going on, I could see that happening in the future. I really could. And that's one hell of a massive deep freeze in seconds. I'm sorry, Mary. Let me see what you said. Little zombies or little zombies. Dang. I tell you, some of the things I see around here that if somebody would have told me 30 years ago that this little town, this quiet, peaceful, what used to be peaceful town that I live in, that all this stuff was going to happen, I would have looked at him and told him, "You're a bald face lie. This stuff is not happening in my town." Well, I'll be shiznit. It ain't just happening. It's been happening. In this town, in Nashville, and the little towns in between, it's all going to be merged into one big area sooner or later. Because they got it. They building it up. They're taking the water. They got to have that water. Without the water, they can't have the database centers. So that means higher water bills for people, higher sewage bills. Didn't y'all? I don't know if some of y'all remember, but at one point, when you had AT&T in your home, because AT&T was everybody's phone back in the day, and it landline in the house, the old landlines in the house, and you just paying a regular like little bill, right? And then all of a sudden you get in a bill from AT&T, and they've added on a couple different taxes and the FCC. Well, you want to inquire, so you call and you like, what is this new addition? What's this FCC and these new taxes, right? Person tells you, I don't know, you have to talk to somebody in corporate. And you try to talk to somebody in corporate and they put you out to somewhere else. All because you're trying to see what the FCC is. It was a scam to get more money out of people. That's what it was. Now, this is coming from a non-educated person sitting here, okay? But y'all know what I'm saying? It's true. I got common sense. I can see what's happening. And it's going to be a nightmare scenario for everybody. And pardon me for saying this again, but the rich dicks as well. Because somebody somewhere is going to do something. I just feel it. They're going to do something, and they're going to take the digital currency from people that have already purchased digital currency and are invested in digital currency. I feel it. I feel it. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but that's how I feel. I hate to say it, but somebody's gonna get some people out there, and the government knows these people are out there. They got assets in every little nook and cranny, the good guys and the bad guys. We all know that. They sit here and watch everything we talk about, everything we text, and whatever. Hell, they probably know when you go piss and shit. Truth be known. Probably know every time you take a shower. Probably know every time you spit. If you're a spitter. I mean, I'm just saying. Well, I know I don't have no interest in it either. I have my child do it because she does, but I don't. I mean, okay. I use a bank. I use a card to pay for something, right? This is just recently. The next day, I'm at home again. And somebody in California, again, has gone to a pet store and used my card number that I just used the day before at a store and purchased almost $50 worth of food for a dog. Hmm. Yeah, I'm still fighting with the company to get that money refunded back, but I mean they're still working on it. They've investigated and found out somebody's been taking money from that card for like 4 months. So, yeah, again, and the only thing I use it for is to pay my rent and a couple of other little bills, but it's still, um, it got hacked. If y'all wondering what that glare is, because it's glaring, it's blue lights on that little Christmas tree. So it makes it illuminate kind of crazy when I see it. Yeah, almost $200 they took off of that card in about 5 months. I never knew it because I only used it to pay a couple of bills and that's it. And that's all the money I'd put on there unless I was putting like for Sydney's graduation ring, which I got her graduation ring already. Um, so, but it's not a card. It's a preloadable card, and I bought it just for that reason. So if it does get hacked, it's only going to get hacked for whatever's left on that card. They're not going to get much. Or if they try to order something, they're not going to get much because there's not going to be much money on there. Now, if using any other of my other two cards, no, I would not use neither one of those online. I won't even use them at a store. I still use cash because whenever you use a card, whether it's your SSI card, which is your Direct Express card, okay, you get charged a fee. If you look on your receipt on the bottom where it has your taxes, you will see that there's another fee added there. They're charging you, the customer, to scan your card when it's supposed to be the business that pays for that card skimmer. You didn't ask for that card skimmer. They just installed it. But they want you to pay to use it. So they're taking more money out of your card. So you're losing a lot of money in a month, especially if you use it to pay for all your bills. You know, you're using it to buy food and stuff. Look at your receipts. I'm telling you. I just found this out and learned it the hard way. Yeah. I'm like, nope. As long as they'll take cash, I'll pay them cash. So that's bullbanarchy. And that's being nice, using nice words. I could have cussed, but I chose to say bullbanarchy. So it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The things these people are doing and getting away with it. And supposedly our governor signed the paperwork to do away with them flying above us all the time, and leaving all that crap around. Honey, they here day in and day out, night after night. Everybody was talking about how the government shut down their skies was so blue and yada yada yada. And I'm like, I don't know where you live at, but good for you for having blue skies. You mean you could actually see a sky? All I see is milky clouds or fog. And don't go out in the fog. Stay away from the fog. Fog monster will get you. Remember that movie, The Fog Monster? Hell, in our case, it could be the Blob. Gray there. What do you mean you got an error on there? An error for what? What did you say? Oh, well, you never know. They're listening everywhere. Yeah. It says 9 people is watching the live stream. It went from 5 to 7 for a while, and then it went to 9. So, whoever you are, you could identify yourself, unless you just like sitting back and listening. It's okay. You might learn something from a non-educated person. Who knows? But yeah, I just see things going bad. That's all I can see coming from these database centers and the rise of the machines. Almost like Terminator. Might need to refresh by watching them movies, Terminator and Terminator 2. See, they melted that last dude. Oh, my screen went blank for a second, y'all. My camera. Anyway, what's cash? I know, Mary. I know. I know, because I'm telling you, man, I can show you the receipts right now. It don't matter what kind of card it is that you use. And if you add money on it, you have to pay a fee to add the money on it. You know, if you use it to pay a bill online, they charge you a fee. The company that you're paying online, they add an additional fee to withdraw that money from that card. So, just saying, we're screwed. You know. And it sucks. It sucks. So, what you used to be able to get for $50, 20 years ago, you get spend $50 and feed your house for damn 2 weeks if you knew what you were buying. But $50, you gotta have a $200 bill, not a $100 bill, not a $50 bill, but a $200 bill to go to the grocery store and get a week worth of groceries nowadays. If you're lucky. If you're lucky. I know there's fees for everything. Yeah. Pay fees for the fees. Yep. Yep. Like I told y'all a long time ago, we've become the show. We've become the live entertainment now because we get on here and we gripe and complain about what's happening. I'm not really griping and complaining. I'm just saying, shit happens and you reap what you sow. That's all I'm saying. And all I can say on that is, may all evil be damned to hell forever and a day and then some. May they never be able to rise again. Amen. And I don't mean that to sound harsh in any kind of way. I'm just condemning the evil in all forms. And pray for the blood of Jesus to be over me and my family and my loved ones and my friends. And even the poor ones out there in the streets that feel that they have nobody left, for them. But they have families. The families just turn their backs on them. Families have a way of turning their backs on their family. Their kids turn their back on the family, for whatever reasons. But you gotta eye things. You have different aspects of what their life should be and what your life should be, but we are dealing with the life that was dealt to us in the best way that we can. And we're coping the best way we can. So, hip, hip, hooray for us for being able to do what we do. And because we don't do it with evil intent in our hearts. We do what we do out of the kindness of our hearts, not out of anger or frustration. And we're not like trying to be like Pinky in the Brain and going to take over the world. Yeah, no. So just gotta buckle up. Y'all be safe out there with whatever weather's coming your way, either tonight or tomorrow or the next few days. I know the weather's going to change between now and next week coming in here. But I thank y'all that did show up in the chat room. And I thank y'all that's sitting out there on the sideline. I would love to stay here and chat some more, but I would probably get myself in trouble if I ain't already. I probably have to go mark this private until I listen to it and let this go live. Yeah. So they took down that one video of mine that we did of them swab testing. They could have left it. They could put it back, as a matter of fact, because all the information is out there now. The cat's out of the bag. Give me back my video, YouTube. I can mark it private. Just give it back to me. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. The live testing of the C-19. Because I was planning on marking that private, by the way, YouTube. I really was. Just you're having chocolate ice cream? Really, Malachi? She's going to get on here and say she's having chocolate ice cream, y'all. Oh, my goodness. I can't say nothing. I had peach cobbler earlier. It was good, too. Vanilla pudding with raspberry jello. Oh, that sounds good, Mary. Where's my bowl? I just want a little bowl, this little teeny tiny bowl. She's always telling me when I'm making chicken dumplings, she wants some of my chicken and dumplings. I'll be right over. Well, I miss not seeing a lot of people in the chat room, but it's understandable because I have been offline for 8 months. So, and I'm thankful for some of the new subscribers that subscribe to my channel. Thank y'all very much out there. I hope wherever you're at on the globe that you have a wonderful new year, and I pray that people are safe during the new year. If anybody makes, I did make a pecan pie, but I made it for my daughter, Southernmost. I didn't even get a piece of it. She ain't even told me if it turned out good. I hadn't made a pecan pie in almost 8 years, for Pete's sake. And we made chocolate peanut butter balls, regular peanut butter balls, and some different chocolate candies and some lollipops and chocolate cream pie and the peach cobbler. That's what we had for snacks for Christmas. Well, Mary, I know life is like, you felt like life has kicked you in the teeth and knocked you down again. But you know what? You still get up and put on your shoes and strap them up. And you still keep pushing forward. You don't let that shit get you down. It does, but it doesn't. And I know that people have disappointed you by saying that they were going to help do something and didn't do it. And I understand that too, because I get that sometimes too. But what makes you, it just makes you stronger on the inside. And it makes you more with your guard up against people, you know, and with your personality and stuff, you don't, that's not you. You don't like having your guard up all the time. But yet now you feel it, you have to. And most of your life you felt like you've had to, you know, and you still do. But you got this. You're stronger than you give yourself credit for. A lot of us have to be stronger. Is that you, Miss Treadway? Bless your heart. God bless you, honey. How have you been over there in East Tennessee? Yes, you're right. It's been a long time. I pray you're doing well over there. Thank you for stopping in. I know you had to move, you unpacked, and then you had to pack, then you had to go to a motel, then you had to come back and unpack again, try to get everything straightened out. I know. You could do some mini series, yeah, but that would be a good seller. Yeah. Mini series would be a good seller. You leaving, Miss Mary? Okay. Thank you for stopping in. Oh, it's no problem, Kim. I lost my mom. I know how you feel. My mom, last September, she came down here and she spent the night with me and went to the doctor's the next day. Um, and she was back at my brother's house. And 2 days after that, she passed away. So it's been a tough first year, but um, especially for my little brother. But we're getting through it. We're getting through it, and um, um, I know it's been hard for you because we've talked before in the past when your family and stuff, when your mom passed and your dad. But it's been a while. I'm glad to see you're doing well. Glad you stopped in the chat room. That's good. Got 6 caseworkers at the hotel cabin. Oh my gosh, Mary. Oh, good calling, Molly. Hugs, Miss Mary. Love you too, sweetie. Thanks again for stopping in and chatting with us. Yeah, I've missed everybody too. Telling Sydney today, I said, I think I'm going to see if I can figure out how to do a live stream. It took me a minute, but we got it figured out. I'm doing good. I mean, as far as my mom's not suffering. She's in a better place than we are right now. So yeah, I'm gonna have to try to do a live stream every once in a while, at least probably once a week or something, for us to try to catch back up somehow. and do a little reconnect and see how long we can keep it going. Because we don't know when we're going, we don't never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Because they saying, with uh, a lot of these database centers and stuff like that, you're going to have power outages and all this other stuff. But if the infrastructure is not there for it, then why be in such a, I mean, if you were in such a bold ass hurry to build database centers, don't you think you would have built up the electrical grid first? I mean, couldn't you have been spending taxpayer dollars on that instead of sending it to other countries and, taking our men and keeping them off, men and women offshore in other countries? Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. It's easy to infiltrate from within. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that? That was a slip of the tongue. Yeah. Sorry, I get hot. Another caller again. Got a rant moment there. So, Kim, how's the weather in East Tennessee? It's a little warm over there, but we're fixing to get a whiplash. I hated that a few years ago when I come through there, we couldn't meet up. Couldn't get the timing right. But if the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, I might be able to get over there again. Thinking about there's a couple of little, it's like doing an in-state little in-state traveling, going to a couple of different spots. Me and Sydney was talking about it. 72 on Christmas. Wow, that is warm for East Tennessee. But I think it was around 70 here. I don't know. I didn't go out nowhere Christmas Day. I know I didn't have no air. I had to turn the air conditioner on because it got like 73 degrees in the house. And I was like, no, that's hot. I know, girl. I feel you on that. And the bad thing is we ain't that old. Our bones shouldn't be hurting like they are, but they are. They surely are. But I'm not looking for this next cold front to come in. You got the fire going. Lucky you. The only thing I can get fire going in is my little fake fire over here. But it throws out heat if I want heat. So it's just a little video fake fire here. Yeah, she lucky she got a fireplace. I miss having a fireplace. I don't miss doing the cleaning of the chimney though, because that's a nasty job being a chimney sweep, but it pays to clean the chimney, at least during the springtime. My ex, oh man, he's like, what do you mean clean the chimney during the springtime? Are you crazy? And I'm like, no, you need to clean it during the spring so it's ready for fall. what I'm talking about. I don't blame you. I wouldn't either, Malachi. If I had my way about it, I mean, I wouldn't. I don't mind them. I like the running water in the house. I will. I will say that at least for the most part. But if I had my way about it, I'd have me a little one-room log cabin and a wood stove for cooking and a wood stove for heating, a old potbelly wood stove for heating. That's what I'd have. And of course, I had to have me a fire pit outside because, if I need to cook a hog or do some canning or something like that, I need that outside. Mm-hmm. And a smokehouse. Yeah, got to have a smokehouse. Got to cure the meat. Mm-hmm. And a few little chickens, a couple little pigs and cow, a couple goats. Yeah, that's all you need. That's it. Sounds like winter to me. Know what, Miss? Okay, Malachi. Uh, I still have the parakeets, yes. Oh, pesky spiders. Oh, yeah, we still have spiders, Kim. Yeah, yeah. It's hard to get rid of them sometimes. They find their way in. I don't know how the hell they find their way in, but they manage to find their way in. You can feel every little nook and cranny you want, but somehow a spider finds its way in. Malachi. It's funny that you mentioned that. Uh, Sydney had on some the other day, and she was in the shower and she was shampooing her hair, and one of them popped off. She got out of the shower and said, "Mom, it washed down the drain." Well, when I went in there to go take a shower, I noticed the drain was going a little slow, so it was clogged up with hair. So y'all gonna get a laugh out of this. I told her after I got out of the shower, I said, "Now wouldn't it be funny if I took the zip it and pulled that hair clog out of there and your nail be stuck in it?" She said, "What?" I went in there and got that little zip it and pulled that hair clog out. And sure enough, I said, "Is that it right there?" And she's like, yeah. I said, "Well, if you get in there again and you lose it, you better make sure the screen's in the bottom of the tub, because if you don't, you're going to lose it again. And this time it'll be washed away for real. I won't be able to get it back." So, because I pulled that mess of hair out of there. So she got her nail back. Uh, but you put some on and you're having a hard time typing with them. Yeah, I would have a hard time typing with myself. I have a mouse. You have a mouse problem, southernmost. Oh no, not the field mice. I used a small bird cage to catch a mouse here one year. I think it was back when I was first started doing YouTube. I probably told y'all about it or probably have a video on it somewhere. I used a bird cage to trap it. I used a small bird cage and trapped it inside of it. I stuffed the turkey and noticed a nail was missing. Oh my goodness, Malachi, are you serious? Why you didn't tell Tommy? Wonder if you now what would you have done if he'd have started choking on the damn thing? Now that wouldn't have been good, sis. I mean, uh, road more. Oh my goodness. How did we get on talking about bug control? Pesties. Talking about rodents and stuff. He'd be like, let me see your fingers. That's why that's why you're missing some on your fingers. Yeah, she said she wasn't she wouldn't come up on a chat with me tonight because she was comfy in her PJs. And it's the wee hours of the morning over there. And so I'd have to get a little earlier jump start for her. I miss her. I miss listening to her too. Even um when my brothers asked me about her, he said, "Whatever happened to that lady that talks with the accent?" I said, "You talking about Sister Malachi from the UK?" I said, "That's my sister from another mother. She lived across the pond." Yeah, yeah. There's her. Uh, I thought maybe JW would have stopped in and said hello or something, but he might be. Knocked my lighter off or something. He might be doing his own live stream or something on one of his channels. And you have extra ones to put on. Yeah, Sydney does too. She's got them all over the room. I watched a video earlier, and this little girl come in and asked her grandma. She said, "Grandma, what you doing?" And the grandma says, "I'm squeezing lemon." She said, "What you squeezing lemon over lemon for?" And the grandma turned around. She said, "What you putting nails on top of nails for? Why you putting eyelashes on top of eyelashes? Why you putting hair on top of hair?" And the little girl just and just turned around and walked away. And you call me stupid, Grandma says. Which I mean, Grandma got a point. You know, why you put nails on top of your nails? Why you put eyelashes on top of your eyelashes? You should be happy with what God gave you. Don't try to make yourself something to try to please somebody else. Be who you are. Be in your natural state. Every time I used to get mine done, as soon as I get done, before I can even get out the door, be done messed up one or two. I'm serious. Even to this day, if I was to go have my nails done, I'd mess them up before I even got out the door. Had fake nails once, didn't like them. They look good, but you can take white nail polish and put across your fingertip here, and you can take up a little light pink and do a French manicure on your own finger if you just quit biting them, or in some cases they quit cracking and breaking. Well, he does. I think he's got a couple different channels, Mary. I know he's got one channel. Southernmost goes over there too. Um, and a lot of the other ones go over there. Sandy, honey, did you leave? I pray you have a wonderful night. Thank you for stopping in. And whoever else stopped in, if I hadn't called your name out lately. I appreciate Art stopping in. That man's always cooking up something, doing something out there in the woods. And go camping in the dang cold. But he pretty crafty with the way he make his little fire and keep himself warm in that little makeshift tent, sleeping area that he got. Hmm. Pretty crafty. Very resourceful. Knowledgeable. Yeah. All of y'all are pretty knowledgeable too. We all pretty knowledgeable in our own way. And again, we all know we've been Shanghai bamboozled in the rail. Mm-hmm. Yep. How long we've been up here on this live stream? Let me see what time it is. It is 8:31. We've been on here about an hour and a half. Hey, we're doing good, I guess. Be on here an hour and a half, and it says there's 8 people watching. Yeah. Cool. You want me to tell JW you said hi if I come across him again? I hate to run, but we've been having late supper. Oh, no, you're fine, Kim. Thank you for stopping in, sweetie. I'm going to try to do another live stream within a week. Just watch out for posts from me. I love you. Peace be with you. Stay warm. Stay safe. Much hugs to you, girl. Is your number still the same? If you still got the same number, I think I got it. I'll send you a text message. Wish you a happy new year. That was nice to see her stop in. Goodness gracious. I like it when I see some of y'all stop in that I haven't seen in forever or heard from in forever. But it's my own fault because I haven't been doing a live stream. So ain't got nobody to blame for that but me. All right, sweetie, I will. I'll text you tomorrow sometime or something. We'll make sure we're still connected there and stuff. So I'll send you a text message New Year's Eve as well. I still got a lot of the ladies that give me their phone numbers and stuff. When we was exchanging emails and phone numbers, I still have the phone number in my phone. And I know Mary's works. But I have to email Sister Malachi. So which that works too. Sorry, I've been slacking on that department. I've been slacking on a lot of things. Trying to stay focused on every day. Every day I wake up, because every day I wake up, something else has done happen, or they're trying to get you to look over here and not pay attention to over here when you need to pay attention over here and skip what's going on over there. They are very underhanded. You got cornbread stuck in the bottom of your teeth. Well, Mary, damn. I hate it when that happens. Some cornbread would have been good. Some beans and ham hock with some cornbread would be good too, and some onions. I really just need to go get me some out of the back room and put some on and have them for tomorrow. Put them in a slow cooker. With a big old ham hock in them. Some mixed beans, some white beans, and some brown beans. And some fresh hot cornbread. Yep. If my mom was here, she'd be like, don't forget to fix your black eyed peas for New Year's. Don't forget to put your dime in there. I don't know why she ever put a dime in there, but she put a dime in there. Something about good luck if you got it. Be afraid I'd swallow it and choke on it. Oh my goodness, if you hear something being loud, it's my neighbors. I can't turn my TV up because of copyright strikes with YouTube, so it's kind of hard to drown them out sometimes. Oh, really? Well, I'm sorry. Well, I mean, even if you got a ham bone, if you bought ham, depending on what kind of ham you bought for the holidays, if you even bought one, hell, a lot of us really couldn't buy crap for the holidays, just eat what we got at home. Thanksgiving, we had chicken. I said, I'll just fry up some chicken and we'll have some potatoes and vegetables and call it dinner. My cornbread dressing that I tried making didn't come out worth a flying flip. It came out hard as crap. So, I wasn't making it with love in my heart, I guess. I was making it with frustration. So it makes a difference. You gotta make stuff with love in your heart, not with frustration. I got black eyed peas already canned, Mary. All I gotta do is just go back there and get them, but let them cook a little longer. Yeah, I got all that stuff already done back there. All I just gotta do is just go back there and get a mason jar and open it. Make the cornbread, throw ham hock in it, let it cook a little longer. Yeah. Because I didn't pre-can them with a ham hock in them. Or maybe there is some with ham hock in them. I can't remember. If it is, it's black eyed peas. It's not brown beans and white beans. But either way, I got ham hock, so I can make some fresh ones. Oh, black eyed peas are good. It's a required taste. It's not something that you'd want to eat all the time. But brown beans and white beans, they're good. Kidney beans are okay. Red beans are okay. Black beans are okay. I prefer black beans and chili versus kidney beans, but Sometimes I like to put red beans and kidney beans and black beans in chili if I'm fixing a big pot for a lot of people. But if I'm just fixing it with me, I just change it up every so often when I fix it. And maybe kidney beans one time, or red beans, or black beans. Never seen them over there. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. It may just be a southern thing. Butter beans are okay. I'm not a big fan of them. I've, I've eaten them, but I'm not a real big fan of them. You use black beans in your chili? Yeah. Well, that's cool. But yeah, I'm gonna have to try to make another. I told my kids that I wanted to pecan pie, but I would have to take the pecans and ground them up into powder and make the pecan mix and put it in a cupcake with a filling, with like a little pie filling in there, or use croissant rolls. I said I was going to use croissant rolls and make like a little pan for put the stuff in there, and then the ground up pecans, and maybe I could eat it that way, or just look up the recipe and fix me a buttermilk chest pie. That's good too. Yeah, now we're talking about food. Chicken curry and mashed potatoes is good too. Yeah. A chili on a cold night is good. Chicken vegetable soup, beef vegetable soup, um, mystery soup. Have you ever had mystery soup? Have you ever took anything that you just had and put it together and just said, "This is a soup. I'm gonna make a soup with it." And you have a like a can of corn or a can of green beans and um, canned carrots, or whatever type of canned goods you use. You can make some good mystery soups. Thinking of making water pie. Now, Mary, Malachi, the trick to that is what my grandma used to say: is you take 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, mix it with a little bit of water, and mix it in with your chili, and it'll help take some of that away. And even take it a step further, take you a half teaspoon of baking soda and chase it with water before you eat it. Yeah. I don't get acid reflux as bad as I used to because I take baking soda and water every day. I have a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Southernmost, just with vegetables and stuff out of the refrigerator, make a soup. Yeah. Who's the last one that tried to make homemade potato cakes with leftover mashed potatoes? I have. take the leftover mashed potatoes, but I noticed the last few times that certain potatoes that I was getting when a wine cork. What? What? A wine cork? Okay. Did I miss something there? No. Okay. I thought I missed something, but I was trying to catch up in the chat room, see what y'all were talking about. Talking about that wine cork. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh man, see what happens. I was talking about taking baking soda and apple cider vinegar. Oh my gosh. In Southern mode, she was, I'm trying to use my finger like this is a touchscreen computer. Yeah, okay. We're talking about the veg soups, yeah. And fried potato cakes. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. I caught back up with myself now, I think. Y'all got me with that wine cork in the wind. Okay. Blonde moment. Yeah. Duh. Miss Kim had one too. Mm, wow. Uh, I like whatever days too, just whatever you want to have to eat. Because sometimes I just don't want to eat at all anymore. Nothing tastes right. Well, I'm glad you're laughing at us, Mary. I'm glad we're that funny, honey, that you can laugh at us. You're searching the drawer for the cork. Okay. Who's getting to be a corky butt tonight? Oh my. See what you started, Malachi? Uh, been trying to, oh no. I guess I should get ready to get off here and let everybody go. I know it's getting the wee hours of the morning over there. If you're off, are you working tomorrow, Malachi? If you're not working, email me when you get up, and I'll set us up a little chat for a bit. We can do I don't know who would be able to join us. I don't know if Mary would be able to join us or anybody else. Um, and catch up. Or on Sunday, wait a minute, tomorrow's Saturday, it's the Sabbath. And you're not going on holiday again? You're not going back to the cabin for New Year's? I mean, those were some pretty swanky looking cabins you were at, girlfriend. And with the hot tub. Need to come visit you just so I could go there. you walked across, tell Lena you're looking for your wine cork. She's gonna be like, "What? What wine cork you talking about, Mom? You ain't even got no wine." Wait a minute. Look, Mary, y'all. Look, I found your wine cork. It got all the way down here. There's your wine cork. It has a foot on it. I ain't sure what it has on it. It has some kind of little design on it. Let me see if I can get. Oh, yeah, I guess it does have a little footprint on there, doesn't it? Oh my. Oh my. I had never even noticed that. And a hand, maybe. That's okay. That's. Unless that's a smeared footprint. I don't know. That's weird. I never noticed that until you said something in the chat. Isn't that wild? That come out of the bottle of wine my mama drank. When my little brother and his fiance was down here a few years ago. As a matter of fact, I got the video, the little video. Let me see if I can find it and pull it up and share it with you. Momento.
You know what I'm doing. All right, girls. I'm videoing.
That's my mama.
I'll take a picture later.
That's me, my mama, and my sister-in-law.
All right, girls.
He said, I'm videoing. Mm. Oh, okay. Oh, well, here, let me show you this other video real quick. Let me see if I can pull it up. Oh, went the wrong place. Of the clouds. It's only like 5 seconds. That clouds out there. That was from about a year or so ago. Sydney took it real quick. It was pretty wild looking out there. It looked like a tornado was fixing touchdown. That's how low it was. Sorry, I dropped that. Let me turn the volume back down so I don't hear it ping when something goes off. But anyway. Yeah, they some good memories. Yeah. We all have our memories. I guess as long as we have that, we're good to go. Memories are good to have. Some pictures are good to have. Some videos, stuff like that. Sounds like all of my neighbors are being active tonight. They've been really quiet, so I guess I really can't complain. We all had a peaceful Christmas. What now? It's Friday night. It is Friday, right? Not Saturday yet. Yeah, Friday, December 26th. Okay. Well, y'all, I'm going to let you all go. And I want to tell y'all again, thank you for stopping in. Look for me to post another live stream, and I will try to send out messages ahead of time when I get ready to do a live stream. Y'all want to do something for New Year's Eve, or you got something planned, uh, or you want to do it the New Year's Day or something? No, because probably a lot of y'all got stuff planned for New Year's Day. I don't know. Um, I don't know. Just watch for posts from me. Mary, you have come a long way in the art world. I'm gonna tell you. Even though AI helped you with that tear that you did, I mean that drawing of the eye and the tear flowing out of it with AI's help, that was awesome. That was awesome. And even some of the other ones that you've had done that you used AI with, those are pretty cool. Yeah, make sure notifications on. I'm thankful for the notifications. That's work. I'm thankful for y'all that stopped in here. Thankful for even the ones sitting on the sideline that are just hanging out. It's fine. I love you and I pray peace be with all of you. And I want to again thank the new people that subbed to my channel. I think I had 300 and something subs. I don't even know. I remember when I only had 96. You know. It actually says 389 subscribers to my channel. So, but anyway, you guys know I'm not all in it to try to be out there everywhere. And I want to thank the people that like some of my short clip videos that made them go extremely viral, especially that one of me standing on the back porch a couple of years ago out here. That thing, man, that blew up. I think it's had like over 3,000 and something views, maybe 4,000 and something views. But that's pretty wild. But I just want to thank y'all and know that I love you all. My notifications are on, but I don't always get them. I understand that. I don't always get notifications from people's either until after they've already been on for a little while, or they're just about ready to go off, and then I get the notification. So, but sometimes I see stuff on TV and people don't. So and if I have it on the TV, then I can't chat because it won't let me message in there. So I have to get my phone or get on the computer in order to engage in the chat room. So, and sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I know I've gotten bad at it, Southernmost. I know I have. I've gotten plumb terrible. But JW, if you're out there, I hope you had a good Christmas. I hope you stay safe out there. I hope Wild Man stays safe out there. All my other friends and stuff that live out in the Arkansas area, and people that live in Missouri, all my peoples that live in Missouri, and across the U.S. I can't think of every state, but and I could sit here and call off a lot of names, but just know that everybody's in my mind, in my thoughts and prayers. And I pray peace be with everybody. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. In spite of whatever trials and tribulations you're going through, be thankful that you're still here. You're still able to put your feet on the floor. You're still able to get up and walk and be productive and do what you have to do to survive. And that's all you can do. Because we'll overcome and adapt to whatever comes our way. One way or another, God will see fit. The 144,000 will be 144 million strong that will rise. When the time comes, the tides will shift yet again. So be prepared the best you can, mentally, physically, and emotionally. And in some of our case, we can't do too much on the physical part, but we can on the mental and emotional part. So, and with that being said, my friends, I love you all. Peace be with you, and I will be posting again soon. I promise, okay? Thank you guys again for joining me. And shalom. Amen. God bless. In whatever language you speak, in whatever language you choose to pray, again, peace be with you all. This is Miss Kim signing out. I love you.